We pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars. Because I could really use a wish right now, wish right now, wish right now.
Wow, my own serenade with David Archuleta.
It's in my head.
It's a good song. Okay, so let's go ahead and start this. So what's the biggest change in your life since American Idol?
The biggest change in my life? Well, I guess basically what I'm doing for a living has definitely changed, and just the amount of people who are familiar with what I'm doing and the music that I'm doing, and the fact that I'm even doing music as a career and going on tour and recording new songs and albums and all of that is a pretty big change, and just the amount of people who are interested in listening to what I'm doing is just amazing.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty big change.
Yeah, that's a really big
change. Because it's not just like a personal change. It's like the fact that, I don't know, a lot of people, it's like a lot of people around you. It's like that your environment's really different too.
Yeah. And also, I know last week or a couple weeks ago, I guess now, I was watching the tribute to American Idol finale. Is it weird that Simon's not going to be there anymore? I know you guys sang for him.
Yeah, it's going to be really weird without him there.
I know, because I know they've already lost Paula, and now with Simon gone, that's pretty weird.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who they bring on. I've heard rumors about, like, Jamie Foxx and Elton John and all those kinds of things, but who knows, Bret Michaels. There's been a whole bunch of rumors flying around, so it'll be interesting to see who they bring on to catch people's attention, because Simon was such a big part of that. And he also had a lot of credibility because he had come from working in the music business.
Yeah, I know. And then they took Ellen, and I think that kind of surprised people because she didn't seem to have, like, this huge music background, at least to me. It was more just, like, she had her show, and I think that was, like, a big thing because they knew that she was super loved by so many people. But, I know I was surprised by that. But
yeah, I think she was just brought on more for the relatability. People were able to relate to her and feel like, hey, because so many people love Ellen, and most of the people watching aren't from the music business. So I think they brought her on so that people were able to relate more and say, like, hey, her opinion's kind of like mine. Or just that likability thing, because they're like, what's Ellen going to say? And she's funny.
Yeah, I know.
But she also, I think I saw something like that. She's kind of like starting her own label or something. So who knows? She might have more music knowledge than we realize.
I know, right? Well,
and she's a big fan of music.
I know. She really is. I guess she's perfect for it, ultimately.
Because I don't know if it was real, but I saw that, like, she, like, signed Grayson Chance, that kid?
Yeah, I did see that.
I saw that he was, like, the first artist on her record label or something.
Oh, wow, really? I didn't know that. That's cool. That's cool. So I hear that you have a new album coming out this fall.
I do.
So are you playing any of the songs this weekend?
I guess you'll have to
find out.
And come yeah, you'll have to come
you're going to tell me? You're not going to tell me the title or anything about your inspiration for it?
About the album?
Yeah.
Well, it's still, they haven't been announced quite yet, so.
Oh. Sorry, I just was watching American Idol, and I know that they brought it up, so.
Oh, yeah, no, it's good. No, the single's going to be coming out next month.
Oh, okay.
So in July, so that's coming up pretty fast, and the album comes out in the fall. So they haven't even announced what the single is yet either, so that's, I have to wait until next month for that, too.
So you don't even know.
Oh, I do.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay.
I do. I'm just not allowed to say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So also I saw that you had a book come out, too. What was your inspiration for that?
I did, a couple weeks ago. Well, for me, it was mainly journal writing.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Journal writing really just kind of sparked that. It was actually the publisher who approached me about it and gave the offer. And I was like, well, what am I going to talk about? I haven't been around that long in life. But it's like, just because I haven't been around that long doesn't mean there aren't experiences that I've had and things, things that I've learned. And there's been quite a few things that I never imagined I would experience still being a teenager. And so I just kind of talk about that stuff and what has happened so far and what I've learned and why I've tried to still, be the person I am and what really is important to me. Just, there may be a lot of different things now in my life and changes, but that hasn't changed what's the most important thing to me, which is like my family and God.
Yeah, has that been hard being a Latter-day Saint and being on American Idol and a musician and everything?
No, I think it's been a strength, actually. It's been, I think a lot of people might a lot of people would assume that it's a weakness, but it really isn't. I think it more than anything, it's like that's what's been. I think that's what's been the biggest thing for me, and the most powerful thing on my side is keeping my faith strong and remembering that God is there. I think when it starts getting difficult is when you let that go, because then you forget really what you're doing and what you're doing, like how that can affect people in a good way.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. So any last words, advice to any of those people that are trying to become musicians? I think, any words, I think you just have to keep doing it. When you love music and you really feel a connection in it, the best thing you can do is share that with other people. And there's nothing that feels better than when you share music. I mean, listening to music and, is pretty awesome, but getting to share that yourself is such an amazing feeling, and it's a real blessing. So I just encourage people to keep on doing that and not be afraid to share that with people and take advantage of any opportunity, whether it's at school or at church or at a hospital. You don't know what you can do and how you can make someone's day by just a song. Yeah, that's so true. Well, thank you so much, David, for taking the time out of your day to let me interview you. So,
yeah, no problem.
Well, have a good day, and I guess we'll be seeing you here this weekend.
All right.
Thank you again.
All right, and in 2 days. Yeah, I'll be going in 2 days.
Okay,
for the book
cool.
signing.
Yeah, that's what I heard at Deseret Books, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Yep.
Well, I'll see you
All
then.
right.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.